All right, gang, we are back for a best in show judging. So this will include all of the goats that have won a grand champion under this judge, along with 5 master champions that have been entered to compete. The judge is going to, sorry for the distraction there, the judge is going to assess all of the master champions. So we have a master champion here, all the way through, 2 more, another 2, right up until that white goat are all master champions. Then the black and white goat, the goat that's being assessed right now, and the white goat at the end are the grand champions that this particular judge awarded as best in their shows, or their classes, I should say, best in their age group. Probably the better way to say it. And that includes my girl, Misty Morning. So Misty Morning did manage to pull off a grand champion. She is currently in the ring for best in show. We are waiting on the judge to do their evaluation. And when the judge needs to evaluate goats that they've never looked at before, it does take some time, especially when these goats are master champions. Because they're looking at these goats for the first time, the same way they were looking at our goats that were in the ring already for the first time while they were in the ring. So it's not as simple as just saying, well, I liked these 3 today, and of these 3, I like that one. No, you now have to compare those 3 against all of the master champions that have earned their master championship at some other point in time. Could have been years ago, could have been minutes ago, doesn't matter. This guy's beautiful, isn't he? So yeah, that's what the judges are doing right now. And I think we're about to get a result. Now, as a showmanship, the judge is taking a look at different sides. And as the judge moves around to look at the goats,
I think all these things are nice, and obviously
I'm going to shut up.
A little biased too as we came through the show, and several that I haven't seen out here. I'm not going to make this long-winded. I'll be pretty direct in terms of where I'm going. Honestly, it comes down to 2 for me. That's going to be the buck right here, and honestly, the doe that worked out of my junior side earlier. I think both those are incredibly nice. Their reports show their skeletons. Everything fits together in a nice package. The buck's honestly got just a little more maturity. He's incredibly flowing in terms of his hair coat. He's short and petite in his head, but he's still so masculine and square. I like that quite a bit. And honestly, the doe is obviously useful. I like how it's built a lot. I think that one, in terms of security and strength of its rear leg, how it sits on the top side of its shoulder, and the sternum that still sits there and drapes through its head and neck and down into the base of its flank is actually pretty nice. It needs more time to go through. I'm going to go ahead and use the bug for spring. Thank you.
There you go. And that's best in show. All right, guys, I'll talk to you later.